You know what my greatest hope would be for this village? That in time, we're no longer a school. That people don't have to come, 10,000 folks per year come to learn how to live sustainably, and that will slowly end. And it's not like we don't want to teach, it's not like we don't want to learn with all the other folks who would come here, but we dream of a day when living sustainably and building and eating and playing and laughing sustainably is a way of life, not a course that you have to learn from. When our children who live on this site have seen and learned enough from all who come through and in their own experience that they don't have to be the next teachers, that they simply will live that life and be able to carry it forward for future generations.
I like living in community with the family. We're staying in a cob house. It's called the Art Studio. So we're really close to all of the community activities, communal eating and all those kind of things. And the kids get along with everyone. I think the kids are good for the community as much as it's good for them. So I build a type of building called Earthship. They're homes, residences. So an Earthship was developed in New Mexico by a guy called Mike Reynolds. And the Earthship concept has 6 principles. So you're building out of recycled material, you're collecting your own water, harvesting your own water, harvesting your own electricity, growing food in your house. You're using the water 4 times and building out of recycled materials. So those principles become an Earthship. It can look in different kind of ways, but if you're hitting those marks, then you're basically building an Earthship. So.
Something kind of exciting has happened for us where we've actually packaged those into one program we call our Homesteader Program and Regenerative Living Internship. And it means that people have a 7-month time to actually go from season to season to season, and it actually follows our growing season for the most part. And they're able to learn and live and work with the rhythms of the land in this internship. To wake up when it's cold in the morning and feel what plants are feeling if they're trying to come to life from their long winter sleep, and to wake up with the earth the way the season does, and to start to come more into being.
I was tired of living in the city and living a life that was really aligned with like the clock. And I wanted to really learn how to grow my own food and just kind of be more in the rhythms of nature, and learn everything that I can about homesteading, so that I can potentially do it on my own one day. It definitely has its challenges, and there's a lot of people here coming and going, so it can be very difficult. But the relationships that you build and the support you feel living in community is pretty amazing.
I would say in just a final thought that really what's needed on the planet right now is to have the projects in places like eco-villages supported by all that wider community. My greatest concern is we become the next consumer model. That people come to get themselves some community, that people come to get themselves some learning. And it's actually more important at this time that people bring wood to the fire, bring resources, bring yourself as a contribution, bring everything you possibly can to keep those lifeboats for the future alive. This is going to have to be a succinct time of being collective and cooperative for the human species in moving forward.